Z Fold 6 will be released in just a few months, and there are a lot of rumors floating around about it. I'd want to discuss some of the most popular rumors, whether they're positive or negative, or anything in between, and what to expect. So I wanted to go through that list right now, so let us do it. The first component is the display. Wider and brighter dynamic 2x, 120Hz AMOLED panels indicate a major upgrade from the Z Fold 5. This could result in a more immersive watching experience and enhanced content development capabilities. Now I think that's a positive because we have the Z Fold 5 and 4 and 3 and 2, and 1 and those all have these thin displays on the outside, and then the inside display is usually generally a well-ratio display, so you know it doesn't really necessarily need any change on the inside display, but the outside display does need some change. It needs to feel more like a traditional phone, and it's going to get there a little bit. I don't think it's going to be a huge thing, but I think it's going to be an improvement, so that's why I'm calling it a positive overall move. The processor. Snapdragon 8 Generation 3. It's ideal for producing gaming content. It's ideal for daily use. It'll be wonderful on the battery, so altogether it's a good thing. You're getting an excellent processor. It's a bit of a jump over the 8 Gen 2, so I'm giving it a positive motion rather than a lateral one. The cooling system comes next. The Galaxy S24 Ultra features a larger cooling system. We'll also get it with the Galaxy Z Fold 6. This is great because it's going to keep the phone cool if you're gaming or using high-intensity products, apps, things like that. It's also going to be great for maintaining long-term performance over the life of the phone. So if you're doing something that's really intense, this is going to be great for that because it's going to extend the life of the performance out and not have to hold back what you're doing on there. Which is why I believe we're going to see some positive movements with that cooling system. Cameras. I'm calling this a negative because so far the rumors are we're basically going to get the same cameras as we did for the Fold 5 and Fold 4 really, so you can't look at that as a positive even. I mean, it might take some better photos overall, but generally it's going to be the same kind of thing. I can't imagine they're going to blow us away with like the way this thing takes photos and videos. Even though this is almost a $2,000 phone, probably you're still going to pay a lot of money for it and not get a lot of camera for it. I still want the S24 Ultra cameras in this, and I don't think we're going to get it, so that's why I'm calling it a negative. Again, the cameras might be okay. I don't think the cameras are going to be bad. I just don't think it's going to be a big improvement, and I don't want to call it an equal sign because even though it's equal cameras, it's like we've had the camera for so long that you have to call it a negative because it's time for them to give us top cameras as well. Which is why it's a negative. Build a new titanium frame and Gorilla Glass armor would make the Fold 6 more durable and scratch resistant compared to previous models, so that's why it's a positive. It will be lighter, more durable, and of higher quality than it currently is. They have demonstrated this to us by producing products with better build quality year after year that are less likely to malfunction or break, so I still believe that Samsung will make a wise decision with the Galaxy Z Fold 6. Battery man, we've heard 4,600 mAh battery, which is a jump, could be 5,000, but ultimately, I think the battery is going to be kind of an equal. If it's at 4,600, it's definitely an equal. When you factor in that you've got a more powerful processor, possibly a brighter display, which will require more battery, and it's not a tremendous jump. 4,400 or 4,600 is not a tremendous jump, so I'm calling it a lateral change. And I don't expect anything hugely positive or hugely negative to happen. For the most part, I expect the battery life to be quite comparable, if not slightly worse. Software. This is a positive. 7 years of updates is a generous commitment from Samsung, and if you can keep a Galaxy Z Fold 6 for 7 years and get all the updates out of it, that's amazing. I don't think most people's phones would last that long, and the performance of the phone will really struggle after that time. But it's a positive in general, just giving us that commitment. It's a total high five to Samsung. AI capabilities, though it won't exactly get anything new in terms of AI features that the Z Fold 5 won't eventually get. I still think it's a positive overall because any software improvements are always a plus. I love the AI features built into the Galaxy S24 Ultra Pixel 8 Pro. It has AI features that are really cool and easy to use, just like Samsung's. It will be nice to have it on the Fold 5, but also it's coming to the Fold 6. Storage, I'm calling it equal. it's a lateral move. We're going to see 256, 512, or 1 terabytes. So don't expect anything crazy different on that. On that bench, I don't have RAM, but if you were talking about RAM, there's been rumors of 12 and 16. I'd call that a positive if they get it to 16. But yeah, storage is going to be a lateral move. It's an equal, and finally. I would like to see them return to something like that. But I wouldn't say the colors are going to be repulsive or anything. You could even call those a lateral move. It is still too pricey for most people at $16.99. It's still too pricey for most people. You've got to bring this at least down to $1,500, which I don't believe we'll see this year. So I'm going to label the pricing a negative. But those are my thoughts so far on the Galaxy Z Fold 6 in terms of positive, negative, or lateral/equal moves. And please let me know if you would like to see a significant design modification to the Z Fold 6. With that said, I'll see you all later. Goodbye.